Hello people! Here we are in a new video where we will delve into the topic of character movement. In the bottom right corner, we have the option to zoom in on the code, so adjust it as you prefer. Today, we will focus on code blocks called looks and the design aspect of Scratch by manipulating costumes. Some characters have multiple costumes by default, while others that don't offer us the opportunity to create our own, which we will explore in some of the upcoming videos. This cat has two costumes that simulate movement in one direction, and our goal is to make the costumes alternate to the left and right, to achieve more realistic movement. It is necessary to rename the costumes as shown in the video and duplicate the same for the left side. There is an option within the palette intended for image and sprite manipulation called Flip Horizontal. We will use it to flip the sprite to face the left side. After creating the costumes, we move on to the codes. The first thing we will do is insert the forever code, which is a loop in the Scratch programming language that allows something to happen continuously. Immediately after that, we insert conditions that are commonly used in programming, and in this case, we will use them for movement as well as for changing costumes. Now, we want to create a condition that whenever we click the left or right arrow on the keyboard, the character will move in that direction. We need to use the sensing category and select when space key pressed from all the available keys, specifically the left arrow key. After that, we want to specify what will happen when we click the left arrow. The code for this is located in the motion category, which we are already familiar with, and it will make the character move backward by 10 steps along the x-axis. Now we come to the costumes and the way we will make the cat appear to walk to the left and right. For that, we will need a condition, but this time with an else part so that the code works correctly. Within the condition, we want to somehow say that if it moves to the left, it should be the costume with a sprite facing left. We will use the equal to operator. After that, from the costumes, we will take the code that indicates which costume we want to use, and there is an option to choose either by number or by costume name. In our case, we will use the name, so on the right side of the equal sign, we will write the exact name of the costume. We conclude the condition by inserting a costume change to the left 2 costume, and otherwise to the left 1 costume. This way, we create a condition that indicates the costumes will alternate depending on whether we click the left arrow on the keyboard. After successfully compiling the code, we will now do the same for moving to the right. To save time, we can use the option to duplicate the code, and all we need to do is change the movement to the right along the x-axis and set it to happen when the right arrow is clicked. We also need to change the costumes to correspond to the movement to the right. we have successfully completed the movement with costume changes. I hope it was helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.